Hey there Facebook, it is Vanessa here again, your motivational speaker, trainer and head coach from Live, Love, Give. And I'm coming at you again from the beautiful Hamilton Island. I'm soaking it up. It's my last day here, like last night here. So going off to Whitehaven Beach, beautiful place and beautiful part of the world. And I am taking each and every piece of sunshine I can with me back to Melbourne, that I'm heading back tomorrow. So today's message has come to me because it's something that is really important to, has been incredibly important to my own personal growth, and that is learning to tap into the feeling of authenticity, because ultimately that is where your life begins. And you know, for so long I was running through my own life unsure of who I was and unsure of what I wanted, and definitely letting everybody around me sort of decide for me, decide on my behalf as to, you know, what I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing. And ultimately, life for me did not begin until I authentically tapped into what that feeling feels like, to be in alignment. And when you tap into that, your whole world changes. You finally have a filtering process to know what is the right path and the wrong path for you as an individual, because each of us, we're living our own subjective experiences. And you know, if we let somebody else decide for us, it's not in alignment with our truth. And that is our journey. Our journey is to tap into that feeling of authenticity so that we know what decisions are right for us, what paths are right for us, and to take those chances despite what other people around us think we should or shouldn't do. So, you know, tapping into that feeling, once you get that, all of a sudden you know what doesn't feel right to you. All of a sudden you have this tremendous filtering process that is definitely my number one guide, is that guru that I have within me, that is that inner voice that I know the feeling of. I know what feels right to me. I know, you know, what feels wrong to me. I know if I don't follow that, if I don't stay in alignment with that, I'm going to have regrets. And I don't want regrets. I want a life lived from my truth, in freedom and possibility. And you know, over time, you're always constantly learning and developing that feeling. Being able to tap into that has been the most beneficial thing I've ever done in my life. And I know I keep growing that, and I'll get to higher and higher places within that. And I absolutely love nothing more than helping other individuals do the same, because I know the power of it, and nobody can teach it to you. You have to experience it for yourself. So awesome. I just want to check in and see who's joined me today in the beautiful Hamilton Island. I should give you guys a bit of a sneak peek behind me. It's so beautiful out there. So nice today. Hassani, my friend, awesome. And John and Jerry and Moises and Morris and Jason and Kaden. And Selma, awesome, from Morocco. I love it. And Julio and Graham. Thanks so much, Moises. And Judy, lovely to have you here. And thanks, Graham. And Dr. Jasm, thank you for joining me. And Stephen from Michigan, love it. And Sarah, you're back, missed you. And Mo, nice to have you. And Ed, I'm going really well, Julio, hope you are too. And David, awesome to have you. And Gianni from South Australia, love it. And Mika, watching from the Philippines, awesome, awesome. And Rayon, my apologies, I can't read that language. And Jamantis, awesome to have you. And much love to you, Mika. And Gary, awesome to have you join me. And Japheth, and definitely Julio, much appreciation and love to you so much. And Fazia, nice to have you. And Misty from Texas. You know, I love Texas. I was there for the first time last year. What an amazing place. I love the people. The food is really bad, but God, it tastes good. And had so much fun there. So awesome to have you, Misty. Yeah, love it, Gary, in Australia, and doing my bit for Australian tourism today in Hamilton Island. And yeah, Hassani, awesome to see you. Thank you so much. HR, nice to have you. Yvette, awesome to have you back. And Gary, nice to have you join. And Chris, from Australia as well. I love having another fellow Aussie in the house. And Charles and David, nice to have you back. And Sydney, Zell, awesome, love it. And Dequan, thank you for joining. And Craig, awesome. And Carolina, awesome guys. And Champ, awesome guys. I love having so many of you in the house today. But this is my message for you, the power of authenticity. If you learn nothing else in your life but to be able to tap into the feeling of what feels right to you, that authentic process, you have learned so much. This is your ultimate guiding post. You know, so many of us, we're looking externally for our answers. We're feeling confused. We're feeling frustrated. You know, we're feeling like we just don't know what decision to make. And you know, so many of you, I'm speaking to so many who are in this transition and you're just so uncertain. The best thing that you can do is not to continue to seek the answers outside of yourself, but to do the work to tap into that feeling of authenticity, which is your greatest guide in everything that you decide to do in your life. And it takes work and it takes experience. It takes getting yourself out there, and even if you don't have the answers or you don't fully know, it takes getting into action and trying it out, you know, and that is how we really start to work it out. We start to generate that self-belief, because the more and more you put the power in the hands of others to make your decisions, the more you're saying to yourself subconsciously that you don't have the answers, you can't trust yourself. So the sooner you break that cycle and you start just tapping in, hey, okay, the question that I ask others about what direction to take, what do I really think? And there is this great little test that I use for people who are having a really hard time trusting themselves and they're presented with two different decisions to make. What I ultimately get them to do is get a coin. So you've got decision A, decision B, get a coin. Literally flip the coin. So name, you know, option A is going to be heads, option B is going to be tails. Flip the coin and then see what lands. And this is so powerful for people to sort of start tapping into their authenticity, because what you do is you say, okay, so it landed on heads. Okay, we're going to go for option A. And then you check in with yourself. How do you feel about that? It's such a great way of making something in the external make the decision for you, so that you can then take it through, filter that, say, okay, option A, how am I feeling about that? And you might very well find that, oh, I don't want option A, it's option B. And then you've tapped into your truth. But so many of us need something in the external before we can tap into that truth of the internal. So I challenge you to do that if that is something that you struggle with and you're finding it really difficult to tap into your truth. I definitely challenge you to do that and do the coin trick and let me know how you go. And definitely just want to check in. Have you guys got any questions, comments, feedback, any of it? Definitely let me know. And yeah, David from the Gold Coast, I love it. So many Aussies, love you guys. And Stephen, for those of us unfamiliar with Australia, whereabouts are you? Yes, definitely, Stephen. So at the moment I'm in the beautiful Hamilton Island, which is an island just off the coast of Queensland. So Queensland is the northern state, the northeastern top of Australia. Queensland is the state, Hamilton Island, just off the mainland, and it is just gorgeous. It's very warm and summery here, even though it's winter in Australia. So a lot of us Aussies like to take off up north to get away from the cold winter, particularly where I'm from, down south in the state of Victoria, in Melbourne. It is freezing down there right now. So I'm in this escaping mindset. And thanks for asking, Stephen. And Jo from Portugal. I love Portugal. Let me know where you're from. I was in Lisbon about 2 years ago now, and it's just beautiful there. Beautiful people, beautiful sights, beautiful food. I absolutely love the place. So awesome to have you. And Alex, nice to have you. And Grant, awesome to have you join. And Kadek and Michael, what happens when the coin lands on the edge? Good question. Well, what you do is you run it again through yourself. Maybe you need to go best of 3. Thanks for the question there, Michael. And Nolan, awesome to have you. And Kyle and Andy, awesome to have you in the house. And Avaris, awesome to have you guys. So that really is my message for each and every one of you guys out there today. Definitely do the work to tap into that feeling of authenticity. It is your greatest guide, your greatest guru, and the best filter that you can have in every single one of your decisions to ensure that you are living in alignment, on path, in total fulfillment. And it really does empower you. So take those decisions out from the external, put them into the internal, give the coin trick a go. If you're somebody who really you're not there yet, you need to start building that trust and belief within the self to be able to trust your decisions. Definitely start doing the coin trick. I think it's invaluable. And that's it from me today, guys. So wherever you are in the world, I really hope that you are having a brilliant day. And I really hope that this message inspires you to tap more fully into the authenticity and start feeling what it feels like in the body when you are in alignment and when you're not in alignment. There is so much power in that. Your body, it doesn't lie. Like, tap into that. Start building that knowledge about what feels authentic and what feels out of alignment. And I would love to hear how you guys go with that. So definitely let me know. And I'm off. I'm going to have a beautiful day down in Whitehaven Beach. Take a cruise over there. It's a beautiful place. I might even jump on Facebook Live and just show you how gorgeous it is down there if you guys want to see it. But yeah, and I hope that you're having an awesome day. And for every one of you guys who've just joined me, I really hope you listen to the recording and it's valuable for you. And Moises, so much love for you. Stella, awesome for you to join. And Paul and Dominic and Misty, I'm so grateful that you are enjoying these messages. So much love for you, Misty. And you have a beautiful day too. And I will see you guys all tomorrow, and sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, everything coming at you, and catch you guys tomorrow.